Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my videos. Lionel Messi is leaving Barcelona after 21 years and 672 goals. Barcelona say that Messi will not stay at the club because of financial and structural obstacles. Messi has been a free agent since the 1st of July. Messi was expected to sign a new 5-year deal, and it said his wages would have been reduced by 50%. Messi is regarded as the best player in the world. Won 34 trophies at Barcelona, and he's won 6 Ballon d'Ors. Was it last summer Lionel Messi put a transfer request in and nearly left? Messi has spent the entire of his professional career with Barcelona. Do you think Messi could come to the Premier League? Do you think there's a chance he could come to Manchester United? Obviously Man City have been linked with him before. Now, I want to give you some more additional information on Raphael Varane. According to the Manchester Evening News, Man United are aiming to complete the signing of Raphael Varane by Wednesday. Fabrizio Romano did say that Varane would fly to Manchester today. After getting some visa issues sorted. He should be officially a Manchester United player by the time we play Leeds, which is Saturday of next week. Last Friday, Raphael Varane posted a farewell message to Real Madrid. The Tuesday of last week, it said that Man United confirmed that they'd reached an agreement with Real Madrid to sign Raphael Varane. Both clubs agreed an initial £34 million fee, rises up to £43 million with add-ons. Varane will sign a 4-year contract with Man United. There's an option of a further year. We are doubling Varane's wages. He will receive £250,000 a week at Man United. Varane is our third signing of this summer transfer window, and I can assure he will exceed expectations in the Premier League. And I'm convinced that Man United will replicate what he did in his years with Real Madrid. And what a fantastic centre-back partnership that is, Varane and Harry Maguire, because they'll complement each other well. You know, we went in for Varane back in 2011 under the Sir Alex Ferguson era. We also went in for him back in 2018 because Woodward was prepared to sanction a £100 million move. Varane is highly experienced. He's got a great pedigree as a player. He has won a lot of trophies. Varane endured 10 years at Real Madrid. He made 360 appearances in all competitions. His current contract at Real Madrid was due to expire next year. Real Madrid did offer Varane a renewal contract offer, but he rejected it. Real Madrid got Varane from Lens back in 2011. Now, Paul Pogba is in no hurry to sort out his future. Paul Pogba will start the season with Man United. Then he'll make a decision on his future before the 31st of August. PSG remain interested. It says that PSG are the favourites to sign Pogba this summer. PSG have held talks with Paul Pogba's representatives. PSG are willing to offer around £45 million. PSG want to partner Pogba alongside Wijnaldum in their midfield. Mauricio Pochettino recently played down PSG's interest in Pogba because Pochettino got quizzed on Paul Pogba's transfer from Man United again. Last week it said Mino Raiola offered Liverpool the chance to sign Paul Pogba from Man United this summer. I'm very sceptical though that he'd go to Liverpool. Reports from France claimed that Man United are demanding an increased transfer fee for Pogba should he leave this summer. We want at least £63 million. Fabrizio Romano said not so long ago that there are big chances that Pogba stays at Man United this summer, and he said Man United are confident in extending Paul Pogba's contract. Pogba's current contract expires next year. Not so long ago, Pogba rejected a new contract at Man United. Said the other week that Pogba rejected a new £50 million contract offer at Man United, so it said reflecting on that he's set to leave. And Sky Sports said Pogba is increasingly unlikely to sign a new contract. But Solskjaer did say though Man United do remain in talks with Pogba's representatives over a new contract. Sky Sports did say not so long ago that Pogba sees a long-term future at Man United but may wait on the contract extension. It says Man United must pay Pogba £15 million in wages to sell up. But Man United stars have been working hard to persuade Pogba to stay at the club. Pogba is an imperative player. He produced his best performances for Man United in the last couple of months of last season. At one point last season though he was out with a thigh injury for a while. As it stands at the moment, Pogba's our most expensive signing because we paid 89 million for him, and he's endured 5 seasons at Man United since he rejoined, and he's won 3 trophies at the club so far. Mino Raiola has been working hard to get Pogba out of the club. He did a lot of talking last season. So that's more news on Pogba. You know the news on Kieran Trippier from Atletico Madrid. I think Kieran Trippier will join Man United. It said yesterday that Man United will get a deal done for Kieran Trippier as details emerge over the personal terms. Sky Sports said Atletico Madrid want €40 million for Trippier. Fabrizio Romano did say that the Trippier situation is quiet, and Man United are looking to sort Diego Dalot's future out. We've already had 2 offers rejected for Trippier. Trippier recently returned to Atletico Madrid training. Trippier expects any move to Man United to materialise towards the end of the window. He arranged for his family to relocate back to Manchester. A few weeks ago, he said Man United were close to actually signing Kieran Trippier for 18 million. That was stemming from Neil Custis from The Sun. Just after that, it said Atletico Madrid won't sell Trippier to Man United. We went in for him back in the January transfer window, but we cooled our interest because Trippier got banned by FIFA for 8 weeks for breaching betting rules. But it would be very beneficial if we could get him in because it provides competition for Wan-Bissaka. He's highly experienced and he's proven in the Premier League, which is also beneficial. We got Trippier. Atletico Madrid got Trippier from Tottenham back in 2019 for 20 million. Trippier's current contract at Atletico Madrid expires next year. And there has been quite a few midfielders on our agenda. And Solskjaer's priority is to get a midfielder in. I think we've got a very good chance of signing Saul Niguez from Atletico Madrid. Man United have been in contact with the agents of Saul Niguez. We're set to beat Liverpool to the signing of Niguez, but it did say that agents of Saul Niguez would fly to England this week for talks with Man United and Liverpool, because it said Man United and Liverpool have been leading the race. Reports from Spain said though that Saul Niguez favours a move to Barcelona. Barcelona have been in talks with Atletico Madrid over a swap deal involving Antoine Griezmann and Niguez. We've identified Niguez as a potential replacement for Pogba, and Niguez has a gentleman's agreement in place with Atletico Madrid. I think if he came to the Premier League though, he would exceed expectations, and I think Niguez would fit in our team perfectly. You know, he's enjoyed 13 years with Atletico Madrid. He's been a long-serving player, so he's been with them since 2008. You know, risen up their academy. He's made over 300 appearances in all competitions, just over 200 appearances in La Liga. He has a release clause of 128 million. got a contract with Atletico Madrid till 2026, because back in 2017 he signed a 9-year contract. Can be deployed as a central midfielder or a defensive midfielder. I reckon Man United are going to make at least one more signing in this summer transfer window. Not so long ago, Solskjaer did confirm more signings are coming. So, reflecting on that, Man United are not yet finished in this summer transfer window. Solskjaer did say he wanted to make around 4 signings in this summer transfer window. Obviously, he identified the areas in the squad where he wants to strengthen up. Man United must now sell low to buy. As you all know, Woodward recently sent Solskjaer a transfer warning, saying ship players out to get more signings. Woodward has stood by Solskjaer. Several times Woodward has said that, he'll back Solskjaer, and when we was enjoying them bad periods under Solskjaer, Woodward assured that Solskjaer's job was safe. Woodward's obviously had a 16-year association with the club. We know that he's leaving Manchester United. But it's just good that Solskjaer's getting the backing he deserves, because he wasn't backed enough for such a long time. He's getting the backing from the owners, who are the Glazers. The Glazers, in a way, have been persuaded to back the manager, because obviously last season the Glazers were planning to scrap the Champions League for that European Super League, and reflecting on that, a lot of United fans were protesting against the Glazers at Old Trafford towards the end of last season. Solskjaer did reveal, though, that the Glazers apologised. Said towards the end of last season they could have been forced to sell Man United, but for only £4 billion. But the Glazers have put Man United in so much debt. They've been at the club for 16 years. They purchased the club for 500 million back in 2005. Man United also made the right decision by getting a director of football in, because I did mention that's one of the structural changes that we needed at the club. Obviously our director of football is John Murtough. Obviously you've got Darren Fletcher, that's part of the club as well. But yeah, Man United have made 3 signings so far in this summer transfer window. We brought Tom Heaton in on the free from Villa. We brought Jadon Sancho in from Borussia Dortmund, and we've brought Raphael Varane in from Real Madrid, and we spent almost £120 million. I'm expecting to see some departures now. I think there's a very good chance that Man United are going to loan Brandon Williams out to gain him more experience and to get him a lot more opportunities. Because Williams is our 3rd choice left back. He seldom plays for us. Alex Telles, I think Man United should offload him. Because Telles has hardly played. Telles made, 25 appearances for Man United? Telles is our 2nd choice left back. When we got Telles last year, I expected him to be our 1st choice left back immediately, but it didn't happen. The reason we brought Telles in was to provide competition for Shaw. We got Telles for 15.4 million. He's got a contract with Man United until 2024. He's going to miss the start of the season, is Telles, because he's got an ankle injury that he sustained in training last week. So he's going to miss the games against Leeds, Southampton and Wolves. Phil Jones, I think Man United have definitely got to offload him, because he's always been inconsistent as Phil Jones. Doesn't get in our 11 and he hasn't played since January. I heard Newcastle are in for Jones. Jones is the only outfield player that's still with us from the Ferguson era. As you all know, Axel Tuanzebe is going out on loan. Fabrizio Romano said yesterday that Axel Tuanzebe is very close to joining Aston Villa on loan. He'll extend his contract with Man United before he goes out on loan, because Sky Sports said that Axel Tuanzebe is set to sign a new one-year contract extension with Man United with an option of another year. It's the right decision to put him out on loan though, because he'll get a lot more opportunities and he'll gain more experience. It's going to be his third loan spell with Aston Villa, because he's already enjoyed 2 loan spells with them. Diego Dalot, he's another player I think Man United have got to offload. We could loan him out for another season. He was out on loan with AC Milan last season. Lingard's another player Man United have got to offload. I think we need to offload Andres Pereira. I heard that he's interested in making a move to Turkish side Fenerbahce. Pereira was out on loan with Lazio last season. Matic, we've also got to offload him. I've always had my strong reservations about Matic, because he's always been a static player and he's ageing up, and analysing the vast majority of his games at Man United, he's been inconsistent. I think Matic is going to be staying with us for the new season though. He's one of our first choice midfielders, but despite that still gets his chances. He's been with us over 4 years now. We got Matic for 40 million from Chelsea back in 2017. I think we've got to offload Martial in this summer transfer window, but I don't think we're going to. But he's been subjected to a lot of transfer speculation before. Martial is no longer good enough to represent the club. But there's a lot of players that are going to stay at Man United, like I've said, and I reckon there's quite a few players that have got long-term futures at the club. The new season is going to be absolutely massive for Solskjaer, and he is aware of that, because you know Solskjaer's got big expectations to exceed. Solskjaer's ambition for the new season is to win the Premier League. Obviously, United fans are very sceptical we're going to win a title under Ole. You know, we haven't won the Premier League since 2013. Solskjaer has to win a trophy, though, in the new season. You know, he's not yet won a trophy as Man United manager, and we haven't won a trophy since 2017, and that's nowhere near good enough to our standards. I think the signings of Sancho and Varane, though, do turn Man United into title contenders. But despite the signings of Varane and Sancho and that, it still doesn't change my perception on the manager. Solskjaer is not the long-term manager for Man United, and I think a lot of United fans will agree with me on that aspect. You know, there's some United fans that are Ollie in, there's some United fans that are Ollie out. I think he does deserve at least one more season. You know, the new season will be Solskjaer's 3rd full season at Man United, because he's enjoyed 2 full seasons at the moment. The other week, Solskjaer signed a new contract with the club until 2024. There's an option of a further year. And I presume a lot of United fans disagreed with us giving Solskjaer that new contract, because he won't see out this new contract. Ollie has been in charge of the club now for almost 3 years, and reflecting now on he's been at the club, he's gained some managerial experience and he's learnt quite a bit on the job. But he doesn't have a proven pedigree as a manager. And the reason he is still Man United manager is because he's a club legend. That's what's basically saved his job, because we have endured very bad periods under Ollie where he's been extremely close to getting sacked. And we lost the Europa League final last season. Solskjaer has made 13 signings as Man United manager, and I think in total he's spent just over £400 million now in the transfer windows he's endured. Like I said, this summer transfer window is his 5th transfer window as permanent Man United manager. In the summer of 2019, he brought Daniel James and Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire in. In January 2020, he brought Bruno Fernandes in and Odion Ighalo in on loan. We let Ighalo go in January. Last summer, Solskjaer brought Donny van der Beek in, Alex Telles, Edison Cavani, Madalo Traore and Facundo Pellistri. By the way, I think we have loaned Pellistri out again. We loaned him out back in January. Has he gone to Alves if I'm right? And in this summer transfer window, he's brought Tom Eaton in, Jadon Sancho and Raphael Varane. And he has brought quite a few academy players in. Like I said, he's got rid of a lot of the dead wood since he's come in. Yes, like I've just said, we'll loan Pellistri out again. Tahiv Chon agreed to join Birmingham on loan not so long ago. Like I said, Axel Tuanzebe is going out on loan to Aston Villa. Back in January, we let Ighalo go, like I mentioned. We let Pellistri go out on loan. We did loan Tiedemann Mengi out back in January, I think, to Derby. We also loaned Jesse Lingard out. Lingard is back at Man United now, but he did enjoy a 4-month loan spell with West Ham last season and made an impact. West Ham are trying to get Lingard. We also offloaded Timothy Fosu-Mensah. We offloaded Marcus Rojo as well in January. Not so long ago we released Sergio Romero and Joe Pereira. Back in January as well, didn't we loan Dalot out? Yes, we did. To Milan, we loaned Andres Pereira out in. In the other transfer windows, Ollie's enjoyed. A lot of other players have gone. You know, like I said, we've loaned some out, we've let some go permanently. You know, we let Young go, let Valencia go, let Smalling go. That trio were long-serving players at the club. You know, he let Darmian go, let Herrera go, let Fellaini go, let Angel Gomez go, let Sanchez go, let Lukaku go. So they're a lot of the players, you know, we have offloaded under the Solskjaer era. You know, Ollie's got us to like semi-finals. You know, got us to the Europa League final last season, which was his first major final. Got us to the FA Cup quarter-final last season. Got us a second place finish last season, and he got us a third place finish in his first full season. Solskjaer's more or less giving everybody their chances to express themselves, including the young players. And I like the way Solskjaer develops the youth. But Solskjaer knew when he'd taken over at Man United it was going to be a massive job, despite him knowing the club through thick and thin, and he knew he had a lot to do when he came in. But I've got to give him credit, because I think he has done a pretty good job to say the current squad he was left with when he got appointed in as Man United manager, because he was inheriting a lot of dead wood. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you for today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.